When the movie rating looks like this, earned this much money. The other movie rating looks like this and got this much money. Which rating should we trust? No, the better question is, does it even matter? Well, I'm here to tell you it doesn't matter. Let me explain why. I used to have a habit of checking people's opinions before going to see a movie. Back in the day, theater is almost like my second home because I was always bored and wanted to kill some time by watching some movies, not just in theater but also at home. I always let those opinions influence my decision on whether I should watch a movie or not. But now I've changed my mind. You see, film rating is nothing but an opinion, and opinions aren't facts. People can have different opinions on a particular movie about what they like and what they don't. But at the end of the day, there's no guarantee that a film that has good ratings will always be good from your perspective. You might be the only person on earth who think that the movie is terrible, and you're not wrong to think that. Movie point of view is subjective. That's why I like releasing movie reviews content, because it's not a sensitive subject, I hope. It's a content where people can express opinions freely without evidence or proof, because there's no need. There is no definite standard to a good movie. Everyone can have their own definition of how a good movie should look like. I mean, you wouldn't compare Mission Impossible films to X-Men films, right? Because they're two completely different franchises. Just like there are some people who actually enjoy some recent Fast and Furious films because they're terrible but fun to watch. For me personally, I hate those recent films, especially Fast 9. That's why I stopped watching them since then. Like the example I showed you earlier, Blade Runner 2049 and Blue Beetle got a very good ratings from both critics and fans. But why does it fail massively in the box office? Blue Beetle failed at the box office because of numerous reasons. One of those reasons is possibly the superhero fatigue. Number 2 could be the recycled plot of every other superhero movie. Number 3, the collapsed DC universe and a hot mess that's left by The Flash. By the way, got 5,000 plus reviews in a result of 83%. Why does it fail at the box office so bad? It wouldn't make any sense, right? Apparently it kind of made some sense. The Flash was a very hot mess where DC would want everyone to forget it existed. It failed because yeah. And they also have like 2,000 screenings around the world. I don't know why they did that, but it happened. For Blade Runner 2049 case, the studios just dig up some of their old IPs and they found Blade Runner and they were like, oh, we didn't make a sequel to this one yet. Let's do this. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good sequel. Arguably a better movie than the first one. But people don't even remember the last one. Who did they think the target audiences are? The people who watched the first movie was like at least 50 to 60 years old back then, back when Blade Runner 2049 was released. You think they still went to the theater in that age to see a sequel for a movie released 40 years prior? Now another example I want to talk about is Captain Marvel. The movie got positive reviews from critics, but bad reviews from audience. But it was still able to generate 1 billion in the box office. Why? Oh, I know why. It's because it has a Marvel logo slapped on top of it. It's like when you buy something from a grocery store, you tend to get the items from the same brand you usually used. Or when you change your phone, you would want to stick with the manufacturer you personally preferred because you get used to it. Same concept applies here. People went and watched this movie not because of the reviews. They watched it because it was simply in the MCU. Disney doesn't have to do anything basically. They can just announce the project and people will go and watch it. Real examples I've seen is when people leave negative reviews on the movies I like. For example, The Batman or Oppenheimer. Do I think they're wrong? No. Do I have to agree with them? No. Does my opinion on the movie change after I've seen the reviews? No. To simply put, don't go watch a movie because of the reviews. People have different perspective and different takes. That's why you can't find a movie with 100% rating. Yes, I did give some movie 10 out of 10 in my own review, but that's not because it's perfect. But I gave it partially depends on my experience I've got from that movie. That's all I gotta say. What's your opinion on film ratings? You think the system is reliable? Or do you have the same opinion as me? Comment down below. See you in the next video. Bye.